Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is Gurpreet Kaur with HR Superhero. I'm an HR expert as well as a job search and career coach as well. So if you have any questions, today's segment is for job seekers, and I want to help you troubleshoot your job search problems. So tons of companies are hiring right now. Tons, guys, tons. September and October is always have been a very high volume month for recruitment. Very, very high volume. Tons of companies are hiring right now, tons of companies. So let's take full advantage of September and October months being the highest volume, even right now during this COVID. So many companies are hiring right now. So many. So let's take full advantage of this. So I'm here to troubleshoot your problems when it comes to job search. So type your questions below and let me answer them for you. Let's troubleshoot it. Also, if you need help and resources, visit my website, store.hrsuperhero.ca, and there's tons of resources available for you to help you jumpstart your job search, help you get results faster in your job search. Okay, so again, let's start. Again, don't forget to show some love with the emojis in the bottom on LinkedIn. So good morning, Arjun. So let's troubleshoot your problems. Tell me where you're tuning from. So in the bottom, in the comment section, let me know where you are tuning in from. Please give me try to give me full information of what are you struggling with when it comes to your job search. So if you can give me full details, I can be able to better help you troubleshoot your job search. So tell me what's going on with your job search, what methods you're taking to help yourself to land a job. You can literally land a job in 30 days or 60 days, 45 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Guys, it can happen. You don't have to keep struggling in your job search. You don't. You absolutely do not need to struggle in your job search. You can land a job in 30 days or 60 days or less. And the way to do that is you're going to have a strategy. You have to have a strategy. You need to pivot those strategies as well. Okay? And you need to have a game plan. You need to have an action plan. You need to be tapping into everything that's available to you right now. So let's begin and see who has questions. Okay, let's begin, guys. If you have job search question, ask me, guys. Don't be shy. There's how many people are tuned into this right now? Let's go. We are live. Everything is working. Okay. If you have questions, type it in below. If you don't have questions, that's fine too. Then I will conclude this segment. So I'll be back at evening then if nobody has questions. Guys, don't be shy to ask questions. It's the perfect time to be asking questions in your job search. Hi, I'm from Mississauga. Hi, Rian. Maninder, 3D metrology engineer. Okay, not sure if I know what that means. TechnoWorks. Okay, hi. Hello, Gurpreet. Hi, if the car. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Okay. So guys, as I said, job market super hot. Tons of companies are hiring right now. Yes, even during pandemic. Yes, it's COVID. So many companies are hiring. Yes, we're in the second. We're hitting a second wave. Still, companies are hiring. A lot of companies are hiring remote positions. A lot of companies allow employees to work remotely. So hence, hiring is happening. Guys, just because it's pandemic and it's COVID doesn't mean businesses stop. Businesses are booming. A lot of businesses are booming. A lot of companies pivoted. A lot of companies created new products and services because of COVID. A lot of new companies were born. A lot of startups were born during this pandemic. So don't fool yourself to sit there and think there ain't jobs. There's tons of jobs. The common mistake I see people making is that they think there's no jobs because they don't see it. Just because you don't see job postings doesn't mean there's no jobs. Job postings online just makes up 20% of the available jobs. That's just 20%, small piece of pie. 80% of all available jobs are in hidden job market. Hidden job market. 80% of all available jobs are in the hidden job market. So what's happening to you is if you're just focusing on the 20%, you're losing out on the 80%. Where there's less competition, there's less competition, and there's so many jobs that are available in the hidden job market. So rule of thumb is that you want to spend 80% of your time in your job search to tap into the hidden job market, and 20% of your time should be allocated to online job searching. What do I need for my job search in Canada? I'm in Dubai right now. Raymond, do you have PR? First step first, can you legally work in Canada? Do you have your PR, or are you trying to immigrate to Canada? That's the question. The issue doesn't relate to companies only. Government policies are still posing big problems in job hunts during this pandemic. Incorrect. There is no government policies that are posing problems in job hunts. That is just an excuse that sorry, I'm being very blunt. That's an excuse you are using in your job search, if you are looking for a job. So stop making excuses of why you shouldn't be looking for a job right now. There's so many people making excuses. Oh, it's pandemic, so I shouldn't look for a job. Oh, it's pandemic, I shouldn't switch jobs. Oh, it's pandemic, no companies are hiring. Oh, it's pandemic, companies are laying off. These are just a bunch of excuses you are telling yourself to make yourself feel better because you're struggling in your job search. So hence, you're making excuses. There's no government policy out there that is preventing any companies to hire right now. There is not even one single policy. I'm in HR and I can tell you, there's no single policy out there that is hindering any company to hire. So this is wrong information. Shivam, hi. So guys, if you have questions, type them below in the comment section and I will answer them. Please tell me what you are struggling with in your job search and let me troubleshoot it for you. If you don't want to publicly ask a question, you are more than welcome to send a DM to me and I will answer your questions while I'm live right now. Trying to immigrate to Canada. I have 3 years of experience here and I have 3 years college diploma. Okay, so I'm sorry, but I'm not here to talk about how to immigrate to Canada. I have no knowledge, no experience about this, so I cannot help. Guys, this is job search coaching. So ask job search questions. Do not ask questions about how to immigrate to Canada. Those questions need to be directed to immigrant consultants, immigration consultant who specialize in this. Also, it's pandemic. Kind of a little bit hard to be immigrating in a different country when there's travel restrictions. So I don't know. Again, not my areas of expertise. I'm not an immigrant in Canada, so I cannot answer these questions. Linked, okay, from Toronto. So again, guys, this is job search coaching segment. You're free to ask me any questions you want, and this is free help, guys. Free help. Free help. Take it or leave it. That is up to you. Due to this pandemic, there is significant decrease in number of jobs in the regular job market, especially for freshers. This is incorrect. People, stop making excuses. Guys, Shivam, you've been tuning into my lives frequently, and what is the one thing I keep telling you? Keep telling you. I keep saying this over and over and over. There is no significant decrease in jobs because of pandemic. There is tons of jobs. So many companies right now, September and October, right now, this very moment, I've seen over 100 jobs every single day in my network. Now, in my network, tons of companies are hiring, but you guys are stuck in this misconception that you tell yourself there's no jobs because you're not seeing them. You're sitting there thinking there's no jobs because you don't see them online. That's 20% of available jobs. 20% of available jobs is what you're seeing. 80% of available jobs you're not seeing because they're in the hidden job market, guys. Hidden means exactly the word hidden. So if you don't know how to access the hidden jobs, and you're having no success in the hidden job market, then you need to take my class online. It's available online, it's on demand. How to access the hidden job market. Go to my website, click on recorded masterclasses, and you will see tons of classes that are online available for you to take. If you stop playing the victim card, you are not a victim. You're not struggling. You're not the victim of pandemic. Pandemic has not made you a victim. Pandemic is not your enemy. Pandemic has not taken jobs. Yes, some industries lost jobs, but then there were all these other industries that are booming and created so many jobs. Tons of jobs. Tons of jobs. Is an applicant entitled to job notes as per job notes? What do you mean by job notes? Who is this person asking me questions? What do you mean applicant requirement for job notes? Can you be more specific? Janice, can you be more specific as to what is your question? Sorry, interview notes. I don't understand what your question is. Hi, Gurpreet. Hi, Mohammed. What are the best methods to answer interview questions? Carl or STAR method? It depends. It depends on what the question is. You can't use methods for every question. You have to listen. You have to listen to what the question is and what's being asked. And you have to answer it honestly. Give an answer that is human. You guys don't even need to use STAR method, CAR method, or any method in your job interviews, by the way. Stop being robotic. Stop Googling on how to answer interview questions. You can Google and get interview questions and do a practice run. The problem is people think there's methods or there's a right way to answer a question. There is no such thing as a right answer, and there's no such thing as a right way. The only right way is to just answer the question. Answer the question. Don't be vague and don't babble on too much. Just stick to the point and answer the question. So it all depends. STAR method is great for situational questions. CAR method, I'm sorry, but I don't know what Carl method is, to be honest. Never heard of it. But I'm not a big believer in methods because that's where people start getting lost and confused. You need to be yourself in the interview. You need to be comfortable. You need to be authentic. You need to be able to show your personality. And if these methods is not you, then you shouldn't be using any method. That's why I don't believe in methods. I believe in you. I believe in you being you. That's what interviews are about, is getting to know the other human being. But if you're so stuck in particular methods and all that, then you're going to sound so robotic and generic, which is not who you are. You're not a robot. You are not a generic person. Guys, One, if you get invited to the interview, that means you have the experience and the skills to perform this job. All you have to do in the interview is show yourself, show who you are, tell them what you bring to the table, and answer the question. 99% candidates tank interviews. In my experience, when I'm conducting interviews, they fail to answer the question. Listening skills go a long way in the interview, big way. There are jobs, but the competition is tough. There's no competition in the hidden job market. Yes, there's jobs, but if you are going to only apply to jobs online and that's your only method, yes, there's competition. It's tough out there. But if you tap into the hidden job market, less competition, because no one knows how to, 90% of people, 95% of people do not know how to truly access the hidden job market. 95% of people do not know how to access the hidden job market. Hence, they only rely on online. Online job postings, tons of competition. Hidden job market, very less competition. Where are your odds greater? In the 80% or the 20%? Do the math, right? Where is your odds greater in landing a job? Interview notes that employer make on the applicant during an interview. You are not, so I'm not sure what your question is. Can you request notes on your interview from the employer? No. There's no law out there that tells employers that they have to give their interview notes to the applicant at all. Yeah, we take interview notes. I actually record my interviews because I do all the interviews online on video and I record them all. So I don't even take notes. And yeah, if ever got investigated, if a candidate said, hey, this company discriminated against me, all I have to do is show the video and here you go. And that's it. But you are not preview of company's property. Interview notes is a company property. Me videotaping the interview is company property. You are not a company, so you are not privy to this. That's helpful. Thank you. You are welcome. Okay, so I've about 10 more minutes, roughly. So I'll stick around to see if there's any more questions. If you are liking today's segment, please don't forget to show some love. I know there's a little bit of a delay, but I'll stick around for 5 minutes. I do have to run to a meeting. Thought I'd quickly pop on to answer any questions. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any questions coming on, and I know there's a delay. So I'm going to end the segment here. I will be back tonight at 8 p.m. with another live Q&A. Have your questions ready. Bring your questions. Feel free to ask me any questions when I'm doing my live Q&As. That's what they're here for. So ask, guys. Don't be shy. Bring your questions. Ask. I'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. Also, visit my website for tons of resources. There's masterclass. There's all these job search stuff available to you. Could you tell me, please, what is the best way to pull six-figure 90 job in the post-COVID world? I'm not sure what you are asking, Mohammed. How do you pull the best six-figure in IT? Are you asking how to land a six-figure job in IT right now? Is that your question, Mohammed? So guys, when you're asking questions, please be very clear on what you're asking. It's hard to read comments and then they're not making sense. So before you hit that send button with your questions, read your question, make sure that the reader can understand. So I'm not too sure what your question is, so I'll wait until Mohammed you reply back, and if you don't, then I will end the segment. Also, yes, figures. You're asking how to land a six-figure job? Well, that's what I teach. So if you want to land a six-figure job, first of all, you're going to have to articulate your value. Are you worth 600 figures? You guys, everybody, you can land a six-figure job if you are not worth 600 figures, right? It all comes down to worth. Companies will be willing to pay you six figures if they see that you are worth that much money. And if they think you're not worth that much money, they're not going to pay you six figures. So it all comes down to, can you articulate your worth? Can you show them what value you bring to the table and how will they benefit? The key here is the benefit. How would the company benefit from hiring you and not someone else? How to search for hidden jobs that you were talking about. I have a class. You can go to my website, store.hrsuperhero.ca, go under recorded masterclasses, and there's an online class that you take this very moment on how to access the hidden job market. So go to my website and get it. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. for Q&A for job search. Bring all your questions and I'll be right back here at 8 p.m. helping you troubleshoot your job search. Bring your questions, okay? Bye for now.